Hey everybody, it's Harry here. Hope you're having a fantastic week as ever. This week I want to talk to you about something that I was thinking about last week, which is procrastination. We all procrastinate to some degree or another. I mean, it's very rare to find someone that doesn't procrastinate. Maybe you're a bit like me and you procrastinate from time to time. And last week it got me thinking because I had this deadline where I had to submit some videos, an online training course that I promised to do for a brand new startup called EduPal, who are awesome and they're looking to change 1 billion lives in the next 10 years through education online. And I had months and months to do this, and yet, as probably you experience as well, the deadline looms, and then that's when you get busy. And then when you've got a deadline, it really focuses your attention and you get stuff done. And I got stuff done in that week that, you know, I didn't get done in like 3 months beforehand. And it got me thinking about this whole procrastination thing. And I thought, you know what, it'll be really interesting to share with you some ideas about how to beat procrastination. Now, one obviously is you put a deadline. Yeah, that seems to work. However, most people know that the deadline is so far away that they don't do anything, or if it's a self-imposed deadline, it just doesn't get their juices flowing. So I wanted to share with you this really interesting technique that I first learned about a few years ago in the book 59 Seconds by Richard Wiseman. And in it he talks about a research scientist who was bemused one day when she was out for lunch or out for dinner, and she noticed that the waiters could recall everything on people's menus. But if they paid the bill and then queried the bill afterwards, all of a sudden the memory was completely kaput. They couldn't remember hardly anything. They had to refer to the bill. So it got her thinking, and it ended up doing some experiments about it. And what she came to the conclusion was that we get agitated in our mind when there is unfinished business. So the bill was finishing the business, and therefore they were able to release the stresses, I guess, of remembering the entire items on the bill. And why that is important is because it works for procrastination too. Something called the Zeigarnik effect, or Zeigarnik, something like that. I'll write it down so you can have a look at it. But it actually says that if you do something for a short period of time, say 5 minutes, your brain will get into a bit of the flow and it will want to complete the task. We are kind of completion-orientated creatures, and therefore we feel uncomfortable until a task has been seen through. So if you're going to procrastinate, what I suggest you do is you just promise yourself you're only going to do 5 minutes. Imagine you've got a whole book to write. You say, I'm going to write 5 minutes. I'm not going to write hours. You break it down into those manageable chunks, which is another tip really, because often we see the thing as a whole. But if you break it down into manageable chunks, then doing 5 minutes doesn't seem so bad. You say, I promise I'm only going to do 5 minutes, and if I want, I'm going to put the pen down after that, or whatever the task is going to be. And then what you'll find is that your brain will start kicking in after that period of time, and it will want to complete more and more of it. Really, really simple, or so it seems. So all I recommend you do is something you've been procrastinating on for the last week, month, year, whatever it might be. Just give yourself 5 minutes this week to do it. That's it, 5 minutes of your time to start doing that. And then if you like it, maybe do another 5 minutes and another 5 minutes. Okay, I hope that helps you with your procrastination. I'm sure it will, because it's got lots of science behind it. It's not me just spouting off things at you. So until next week, share the love and remember to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care, bye bye.